Oh, welcome to the last ever 24-day challenge, or the 24-day event, season event. I decided I'm going to end it on this one. I'm running this, you may know, at normal speed for once, because I just want to take my time on this. Also, just for this episode, I'll take more realistic out of it. Mainly because where I've got to take the soy, I only got this load and a part load, and we have sold the lot. Now the animals are not going to sell. I'm not going to do as some people do, and that's, I'll just get rid of that. I'm not going to do as some people do and sell everything off to see what we got. But it's proved one thing: 24-day is very doable. It's also, this is one of the closest I had to real life, where I've been struggling all the time to make any money. I could have made money if I'd have gone into lumber, but I'm not a forester, I'm a farmer. So I decided to stay away from lumber, stay away from all the auxiliary bits, and just concentrate on pure farming. In this case, just cattle and growing and selling crops. I'll just push this up. As you see, I've still got gearbox on. Decided to keep at least one of my my toys on, and of course seasons are still on. Early winter, and I wouldn't do anything the rest of winter. All the money we'd make for the rest of winter would be what little I could make. I think we're just going the wrong way here. Here we are. We should have went the other way at that last junction, so we'll just have to swing round here, or attempt to swing round here. Whoa, it's a good job these trees are not collidable. Not the trees, the hedges are not collidable. Now this series is finishing, but Willow Farm, the museum part only, will be starting, well, might have already started by the time you see this one. Not certain how it all works together. Now this is the road we should have went up, because we're going up that slope we couldn't get up last week. One of the reasons we're taking more realistic off, we're just going to have fun this time. I'm not going to try and battle against it. So without more realistic, this tractor should be given the full value of par, and we will find out when we get to the drag up the hill. But we're going to the bakery. We've got this, and then we've got about 900 litres left to do, and we will be doing the whole lot. I'm going to sell everything, all the crops we produce, and we'll just work out roughly on how much we're done. Now if you want to make a lot of money, the way I play is not the way to play. I don't make tons of money. It's not my aim. My aim is just to have some fun and a little bit of just drop this down the food ranges. I think 3 should do. We should go get up here. I will recommend, if you don't want to play more realistic, give Gearbox Modder a go. I would recommend not the one on ModHub, but the one on the GitHub, the developing copy. We'll just slow down here again. See, you have to keep your wits about you on this. You actually have to drive the thing. It'd be easier if I used the wheel, but frankly I couldn't be bothered to put the wheel on today. Not for what could be quite a short episode. Well, I don't think we got this far. We didn't get this far. That's coming on that slope where we blew up the last time. Now we've got to find a way into the bakery, and here's the bakery. Now Newbie for 19 has been fully tested on more realistic, but I don't think it's been tested on this really small equipment. Oh, why should it? Not everybody plays with the really small stuff. There's a group of us who do. I know that good mate Species 7 enjoys playing the small stuff, but he also enjoys production maps. And he plays a lot of them. I'm not quite so much on production maps, and I am getting into Johnny V's Synopgonaut Extreme, which there will be another one coming up fairly soon, another update. I've almost finished the second year, so I will be showing an update on how well we're done. Oh, yeah, this isn't too bad. We're making a bit of cash on this one. Mind you, the 900 or whatever it is litres left would probably cost more to transport it here and to make, but we're not worried about that. We have increased the number of fields, and we have, I think we increased by 2 fields. That's not too bad, 3,000. We might about a couple of hundred next time. Oh, eggs. Have we got any eggs on there? Let's just find out. Oh, we had one, but it looks of it. Oh well. I think we can get round. We'll go around the corner here. This areas I haven't been too much because I've been so busy just trying to make money on the farm rather than go out and sell wherever I was. And because it's the first selling I've done the last couple of weeks. Now this time we're going to have the opposite problem, because we're going to be coming downhill most of the time, which means that we're going to have to rely on the brakes. Now the brakes are slightly better without more realistic, but even so we could just hit a few snags coming downhill. We must just take it easy. Well, it shouldn't tip over, but oh, look at that. Whoa, let's slow it down. 27 mile an hour on this thing. I think not. That's just excuse me, as Scotty would say in Star Trek, she's gonna blow. And I thought we were close to it there now. So we're going to do the same again, then we'll just discuss. No, it's not going to be a very exciting episode. I don't think actually any farming episode can be that exciting. It's a matter, well, any simulation game come to that. You are simulating real life work. It's not always exciting real life work. That's one who slaved away for the man for too many years can testify. But I can highly recommend this map. If you, possibly not with more realistic, because it is hard work with more realistic. But if you like playing medium-sized equipment, small to medium equipment, this is as good a map as any. In fact, there's not that many maps that you can play that sort of equipment on. Everything seems to go on to big stuff. There's a place for big stuff, but please remember the little guys. It's where I liked on 15 the Old Time Farm, which was got ported over from 13, which was probably ported over from 11, so on back. But that's a very small map, very small fields. And you might remember I'd done a series on it, on classic farming, using all the small equipment now, will we? Oh, we would. See, we wouldn't have done that on more realistic. We'd have been stuck. So, 2 series ends. This and the Drifter. It's a great pity. I enjoyed making both of them for different reasons. But the Drifter was going out of my control. I could not, for the life of me, carry it on. I could not see where it's going, and if I can't see where it's going, then it's time to end it. There we are, 837. We'll take this lot back. Normally you wouldn't bother, but so I'm trying to get a total, and we'll see if we have actually made any money at all. I think we have made some, but as real life farmers will do, especially the small boys, you work like hell and make nothing. A lot of small farmers are selling land off rather than buying more, just to keep going. Which means they have to push the land they've still got further and further, which weakens the soil structure more and more. Unless we figure out some way of making it worthwhile for fun. Before I go any further, and just said a little thought to myself, as that dropped 362. Oh yeah, we could get a bit more if we go to freight. Let's try the freight yard. I know that's not a lot here, but we just bung it up for the freight yard, which is where here. Yeah, we have a look at the freight yard. We've got time to do that. And that means going the other way, not going past the bakery. The bakery does quite well. We ain't going to get a lot for this, but we must get as much as we can. And see a bit more of the map. And you see the aliens landing ahead of us there with the marker put down in the freight yard. Yeah, this way. We don't want to go up there this time. This is the way we want to go this time. But if you look at this map, and it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some decent sized fields. This one has no collisions on it, but the one for 19, unless he changes his mind, will have full collisions on hedges, just to make it more difficult, which is what I prefer personally. I like having collisions on the hedges, find they're done correctly. I don't like the ones where they don't, the map maker's a little bit how should we put, well, call a spade, a little bit lazy, and don't look at the collisions properly, and has the collision 2 foot away from the hedge. Not too bad for 2 foot inside the hedge, but when it extends 2 foot outside, it's a different kettle of fish. The edge of the hedge you expect to be able to brush into, not the centre. Yeah, keep all down here. We had some very good feedback on this series, and when Farmer Klein first came up with the idea, I thought, what an idiot. Mind you, I still think what an idiot, but FK and myself, we are members of the same forums and the same teams, so we tend to be willing to take a little bit of joshing, but it's a brilliant idea. I've enjoyed this little series. It's been I enjoyed the different people on it. who's been doing it, because most have dropped out, because it is a lot of work, especially if you're YouTubing, because it's a lot of rinse and repeat in it, because the way it works. I hope we got the right way this time. We'll soon find out if we got the right way. There's so many different ways through it. Even Roy gets... Oh yeah, that's the right way. Even Roy gets lost on coming up some of these side paths. Also, he told me he might just trying to make me feel better when I got completely lost in... I think it might have been when I was doing 19. A show and tell on 19. This is, you can hear now why I like the gearbox mode. It's just the sound of the engine working, and then changing note as you change ratio or gear. That's here somewhere. There we are. Well, there won't be a lot here. There we are. 306, but that's 306, and this is the freight yard. Couldn't get to it before because I couldn't make that hill. Even on 19 it's a beg, and I was using some bigger equipment. Come down the same way. I'm not certain where the paths go. I'm not even certain if Roy actually knows. Just got a feeling he put a whole lot of little dirt roads in, and it was luck if he joined up with anywhere. No, I'm kidding there. He's a very talented map maker, is Cavalier Roy, and he's been making this map and remaking it. It's not ported over, it's completely rebuilt for each version of Farming Sim since I think Farming Sim 11. I have actually a copy for Farming Sim 11. It's changed a lot since then. It was very much a standard map. It was 13 where it came into its own, and our friends at FS UK have still got all its maps. They're under his old name of Luke. And you find them all, the 11 and 13 two versions, with and without multi-fruit, and with and without what would it be then? No, more realistic. On there, and I think they've got the 15 version as well, and the 17 is on PCSG, and we hope to have the 19 version. Pretty pleased, Roy. We're friends. We're friends with FSUK. I hope you don't get the idea we're arch enemies. Yes, we're both based in the same country. We're both doing the same thing, but there's room enough for both of us. Oh, I would just recommend to talk about PCSG. Have a look if you ever think about doing YouTube videos. There's an article in there by Grizzly Bear Sims, Jerry. I should have a read of it. It's very well done indeed, and it gives a basis of what you need and the pitfalls to look out for. Because making a video sounds great. Yes, making one is great. But if you're going to do it regularly to a proper schedule, you are letting yourself in quite a bit of hard work. Take it from me. I enjoy it. I don't have a job anymore. I'm retired. So for me, it's a perfect hobby, and it's what it is for me. I treat it as a hobby. Don't ever think you're going to get rich doing videos, because you won't. Not on YouTube anymore. fact, I don't monetize mine, and it's better you think not to monetize, because if you think you're not going to, you won't be disappointed. Because I see a good mate, Disco, had just been dropped from the group he was with for videos. Oh, better drop it down one. Because I don't think he was making enough videos for him. And when the groups would piggyback onto YouTube, there's a load of them who have a lot of extras, like more free music on YouTube, and some graphics stuff you can use, and the adverts, you have more say in what you're going to have advertised on your video, and you get more money out of it. How this will change now with the changes to YouTube, it's anybody's guess. I don't understand it, because I say I decided against going into any of that malarkey a long time ago. I'm afraid, I've said before, I'm a left winger. I believe that the internet should be free. I know it can't be, because I'm not that stupid. It's got to be paid for. But if I'm making content, I want to be free for everyone. It's just my core belief. Right or wrong, and I'm not right all the time. Just a majority. Ask my wife. Please don't. Just slow us down. Back this in there, and then we have a little look round, see what we're... Don't think there's anything behind this. I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder back than using the keyboard. You keyboard jockeys out there, I salute you. In fact, I wouldn't have done this, well, I put it in the cruise, but I had a hard job to get that back there if I was using it. If I wasn't using gearbox. Right, let's see what we've done here. Let's have a look at a few bits and pieces. We'll switch the engine off and get out. Right, let's have a look at the finances. I'll just check we have got nothing else left to sell. Some straw, but we can't sell that under seas, it's all loose. I've got nothing else here to sell anyway. That's muck, I think. Not so. I'm using this. I'm not. No, it's not muck. That's muck. It must be. Oh, that'd be silage. I'm guessing. Lots of different. Similar to what I'm used to, but that looks suspiciously like silage. We could. No, we can't even sell that. So we can't sell anything else for that. We're sold all out. So let's have a look at the finances. What we're paying now. We owe 190,000. Sounds bad, don't it? But we should know about to pay that off with the milk sales. You see, the milk is now going up. We're hit with, so the value of milk goes up under seasons, because there's no grass about. They put the value of milk up. Interest, yeah. Oh yeah. Look, we just made a profit before. But ignore that one. But we made about £140 a day profit before. We should be making 2,000 profit a day. And we got, the animals are okay. We've got 55 cows, so we gained 5 cows. We gained fields. Well, we started with 20 down here somewhere. Where is it? 20? No, 16, sorry, this one. Because I got rid of, it's too far away. I'm just lazy. So we've got 4, which is our grass meadow, 5, which we bought for grass, 7, which we bought for crops, 8, 10, 11, which we started with. So we gained 2 fields and lost 1, so that's net gain of 1. So I think I gave myself some money for that 16. What else is going on about? It must be a... Oh, look at that. Beet. Down at the mill. Can't do beet down at the mill. We've got a lot of equipment. We'll have a look at the equipment. For me, I have a lot of equipment. Right, we've got this. We've got this little tank, which... Where the hell is that? I can't remember seeing that. Oh, it's the slurry spreader. Yeah, sorry, that's the slurry spreader. We've got that. We've got the muck spreader. We've got a small Euroboss for forage. Bale wrapper. We've got a hay loft, which we don't really want now. We're going to be we would have been baling and everything. Combine with header. What's this? This is a windrower. Yeah, it looks like a windrower. Where's my tedder? Is that windrower or tedder? I can't see. Anyway, we've got a trailer, bale trailer, forks, auto egg collector, a planter and a seeder. And they're the same thing, but I just altered one to be a planter and one to be a seeder. The sprayer, which thanks to Darren, I got this with a mod which he altered for me, and thank you very much. So no one else can have that, I'm afraid. It's not mine to give away. It's not Darren's to give away. It's someone else's mod they made, and between us we have adapted it for our own use. The wheel and the stick are the forage mixer, great bit of kit this is. The fuel trailer, because I got rid of all the fuel off the farm. Plough, chisel plough, fertilizer spreader, cultivator, front arms, bale forks and pallet forks, and a lot of they show the same, though they are different. Bucket, and bucket to you too, mate. Trailer, round baler, crawler tractor, front weight for the wheel tractor, rear weight for the wheel tractor for when we're using the forks, the wheel tractor, cutter for the mower, cutter trailer, and the mower body itself, the fancy pickup, the tank for the fancy pickup for using for water, the wash, toolbox, another bale trailer, a small shed, a couple of these displays which I don't actually want anymore, water pump, and I'm using the free water mod on here, or used the free water mod just to tell you, and a rake. Oh, that must be a that one back here must be a tedder. I do wish people would put in the descriptions exactly what they are for duffers like me. So with that, I think we're done. We've proved it can be done. We made a very small amount of money. Now it's just a matter of where do we take the last shot. Let's see if we can get a shot up high here somewhere, or high-ish. Oh, I wonder. I can't get any higher, that's a problem. Just excuse me because I Oh, wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking minute. Let's get up there on the side of the cliff. Should we get round a bit more? See, there's even pathways up here. Roy went nuts when he made this. I'm going to take a shot of this, the cattle. It's a fond goodbye to Newbie Farm 17, and I'm going to try and do Newbie Farm 19 when 19 comes out. It's a lovely little map. Depends where I was doing, because as you know, I'm cutting down to only 3 maps total. One will be Old Ridge and 2 others. I'm getting old. You old never. Right, I am. It's getting harder and harder to keep multiple stories going in my head. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you like what you saw and would like to see more of similar, not the same, because this one is finished, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to be aboard. I don't charge anything. You might just lose your mind, but then again join the rest of us. Hello girls. There you are, filthy, aren't you? You want a good wash. Anyway, any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post them. I am truly sorry about ending this series. I've enjoyed it immensely, but 2 reasons. One, 24-day would not fit well the time I've taken to get this far with when we expected 19 to come out. I didn't really want to have to just end it prematurely. Just spray, fill them up with water. Yes, any comments, questions, queries, write them in the comments section. I read every one. I try and reply to everyone. You may not like the reply, I may not like the comment, but this is a free world. Well, for most of us. Let's make the most of it. And this is one of the things I like about 19. You've got this lovely roadway up here. It's brilliant. I think we lost this, I can't remember seeing this in there. Anyway, so with that, it's Merman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.